Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Welcome to India's Tax Corner, the unique platform to get tax updates and answers to all your queries. The finance budget was presented by Mr. Arun Jailtley on 1st of Feb 2018. We bring to you the latest updates on the budget. Updates on income tax. 85.51 lakh new taxpayers filed income tax returns in FY17. No personal income tax changes have been proposed in the budget. Reduced corporate tax of 25% extended to companies with a turnover of up to Rs 250 crores. Rs 7,000 crore revenue will be forgone on account of lower corporate tax for Rs 250 crore turnover companies. Government reduces hardships faced in realty deals. No adjustment to be made in case circle rate does not exceed 5% of sales consideration. Standard deduction of Rs 40,000 allowed for transport medical reimbursement for salaried taxpayers. Rs 8,000 crore revenue lost due to standard deduction allowed to salaried employees. Long-term capital gain exceeding Rs 1 lakh will be taxed at 10% without indexing from 1st of April 2018. Short-term capital tax remains at 15%. Education cess increased to 4% from 3% to collect additional Rs 11,000 crore. Senior citizens to get Rs 50,000 per annum exemption from medical insurance under Section 80D. For certain illnesses, medical expense reduction under Section 80 DDB raised to Rs 1 lakh. Incentives for senior citizens, exemptions in income of Rs 10,000 from banks, FDs and post offices. 100% tax deduction is allowed to cooperative societies. With a view to widen the scope of business connection and to include emerging models such as digitized businesses that do not require any physical presence of itself or any agent in India, a new explanation has been inserted to Section 9, subsection 1 to clarify significant economic presence in India. Section 271 FA has been amended to provide for an increase in penalty in cases where a person who is required to furnish the financials under Section 285 BA subsection 1 but fails to do so from Rs 100 per day of failure to Rs 500 per day of failure, and where the person fails to furnish the statement of financial transactions within the period specified in the notice will now be liable to pay Rs 1,000 per day of failure. The term accumulated profits under Section 2, subsection 22 has been widened to include accumulated profits of amalgamating company, whether capitalized or not, in the accumulated profits of amalgamated company from 1st April 2019. Updates on agriculture. The FM said the government wants farmers to earn 1.5 times the production cost, and the minimum selling price for the Kharif crops has been set at 1.5 times the produce price. Jaitly said the centre will work with states to ensure that all the farmers get a fair price. Institutional credit for agricultural sector increased to Rs 10 lakh crore in 2017-18. Loans to self-help groups of women to be increased to Rs 75,000 crore by March 2019. Allocation for Ministry of Food Processing has been doubled to Rs 1,400 crores. Agricultural Market and Infra Fund of Rs 2,000 crore will be set up to strengthen the market connectivity. Allocation to National Rural Livelihood Mission increased to Rs 5,750 crores. A sum of Rs 500 crore will be allocated for Operation Green to be launched. It will promote agricultural produce. Update on rural economy. Under Ujjwala scheme, distribution of free LPG connections will be given to 8 crore poor women. Under the PM Saubhagya Yojana, 4 crore poor people will get power connection. Government plans to construct 2 crore toilets in next fiscal year under Swachh Bharat mission. 1 crore houses to be built under Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana in rural areas. In 2018-19, ministries will be able to spend Rs 14.34 lakh crores for creation of livelihood in rural areas. National Livelihood Scheme gets Rs 5,750 crores. Government gives Rs 9,975 crores for social security schemes for the next fiscal year. Effect on consumers. Central Board of Excise and Customs has been renamed as Central Board of Indirect Taxes and Customs. Customs duty on certain products such as mobile phones has been increased to provide a further promotion to Make in India. A OnePlus 5T 128GB priced at Rs 38,000 will now cost you Rs 42,030, and you may have to pay Rs 98,440 for an iPhone 10 64GB against 89,000 at present. Cosmetics and skincare products to get more expensive. An imported Clinique aftershave lotion currently priced at Rs 2,100 will now cost you Rs 2,322, and a Bobbi Brown foundation will cost you 4,756 against 4,300 now. Custom duty on sunglasses, watches, cigarette lighters, toys, buses and truck tires hiked. For a Ray-Ban sunglass, you will need to shell out Rs 5,530 against Rs 5,000 at present, and a Tissot watch priced at Rs 45,000 will now cost you Rs 50,000. Import duty on LCD, LED panels, parts of TV hiked to 15%. Duty on smartwatches, wearable devices, footwear doubled to 20%. Custom duty on crude edible vegetable oils like groundnut oil, sunflower seed oil hiked from 12.5% to 30%. On refined edible vegetable oil from 20% to 25%. Social welfare surcharge of 10% imposed on imported goods. Import of solar tempered glass for manufacture of solar cells exempted from custom duty. Custom duty on imitation jewelry has been hiked from 15% to 20%. Updates on education. Government to increase digital intensity in education, technology to be the biggest driver in improving quality of education, says FM Arun Jailtley. Rs 1 lakh crore allotted to revitalization and upgradation of education sector, promoting learning-based outcomes and research. By 2022, every block with more than 50% ST population will have Eklavya schools at par with Navodaya Vidyalayas. The government has aimed to move from blackboard to digital board schools by 2022. Government will identify 1,000 B.Tech students each year and provide them to do PhDs in IIT and IISCs. while also teaching undergraduate students once a week at that time. Updates on health. Under the Ayushman Bharat program, 1.5 lakh centers will be set up to provide health facilities closer to home. Rupees 1,200 crore to be allotted for this program. World's largest government-funded healthcare program, National Healthcare Protection Scheme, introduced with approximately 50 crore beneficiaries. NHPS to provide coverage up to rupees 5 lakh per family per year for hospitalization. Rupees 600 crore allotted for tuberculosis patients at the rate of rupees 500 per month during the course of their treatment. Jaitly announces setting up of one medical college for every 3 parliamentary constituencies, with 24 new government medical colleges also being envisioned. Government also will work on upgrading hospitals to medical colleges. Updates on railways. Railway capex has been pegged at rupees 1.48 lakh crores, up from rupees 1.31 lakh crores last year. All stations with footfall of greater than 25,000 will have escalators. More stations and trains will progressively be built with Wi-Fi and CCTV cameras. Government to eliminate 4,267 unmanned rail crossings in broad gauge in 2 years. The government allotted rupees 11,000 crore to Mumbai rail network and rupees 17,000 crores for the Bangalore metro. 150 kilometers of additional suburban railway networks to be set up in Bangalore at the cost of rupees 17,000 crores. Updates on other important developments. Rupees 3,794 crore allotted to the MSME sector in the form of capital support and interest subsidy. Government will contribute 12% of wages of the new employees in EPF in all the sectors for the next 3 years. Also, women contribution to EPF reduced to 8% for first 3 years. Aadhaar for corporates. Government will evolve a new scheme to assign a unique ID for companies. National Insurance Company, Oriental Insurance Company and United Assurance Company to be merged into one entity and subsequently be listed. Recapitalization will pave the way for public banks to lend an additional rupees 5 lakh crores. Government will take measures to stop cryptocurrency circulation as it is not considered a legal tender. Excise on unbranded diesel and petrol cut by rupees 2, each to 6.33 rupee per litre and 4.48 rupees per litre, respectively. Out of 100 smart cities, 99 have been selected with an outlay of rupees 2.04 lakh crores. Bharatmala project to develop 35,000 km under phase 1 with an outlay of rupees 5.35 lakh crores. We definitely hope that the budget is a constructive one and we meet all the objectives on time. Thank you for watching India's Tax Corner and click on subscribe to watch more videos. India's Tax Corner is happy to announce that we'll be coming with a daily news update segment shortly.